Welcome back. Class number 10. Yes, we are progressing. We're making progress. We're improving step by step, little by little. Gradually, we are producing a long-term miracle. Un milagro a largo plazo. Pero milagro es, eh? Okay, camera one. Do you know why I'm here? Do you know where I live? Do you know who I am? Do you know what time it is? Do you know what city the capital of Spain is? Do you know who? Do you know who Silvio Berlusconi is? Do you know who Alexander the Great was? Do you know where? Do you know where the United Nations is? Do you know what city is the capital of Japan, or the capital of Japan is? Do you know how much water there is in this cup? Do you know how many fingers I have on my right hand? Do you know how many toes I have on my left foot? Do you know how much money I have in a secret Swiss bank account? Do you know how often I wear a microphone? Do you know how much makeup they put on my face before this class? Do you know how many wedding rings I have? Do you know how many children I have? Do you know who Margaret Thatcher is? Do you know who Ivan the Terrible was? Do you know how many countries there are in the European Union? Do you know where Cyprus is located? Todas estas preguntas es do you know, do you know, do you know, do you know? Do you know, do you know, do you know, etc. Pero luego la segunda parte de la frase tiene forma de afirmativo. ¿Sabes quién soy? Do you know who I am? ¿Sabes quién eres? ¿Te das cuenta de quién eres ahora? Do you know who you are? No. ¿Quién eres? Who are you? En la pregunta directa digo who are you. Ahora bien, en la pregunta que es do you know, el resto de la frase no puede ser en forma de interrogación porque serían dos preguntas. Do you know? ¿Sabes quién eres tú? Do you know who are you? Eso no tiene mucho sentido. ¿Sabes quién eres? Do you know who you are? Do you know who? Do you know who Padre Pio was? Do you know who Silvio Berlusconi is? Do you know where he lives? Do you know how much money he has? Siempre la afirmación en la segunda parte. Porque la pregunta que se formula aquí no es cuánto dinero tiene Berlusconi. La pregunta es si sabes cuánto dinero tiene. Do you know how much? Do you know how much money Berlusconi has? Yes, I do. How much money does he have? Puh, latita. He has a lot of money. Do you know how tall? Do you know how tall Pau Gasol is? ¿Ves? El is está al final. Do you know how tall Pau Gasol is? Yes, I do. How tall is he? Y luego en la pregunta directa is va adelante. How tall is he? He's 2 meters 16, I think. Do you know how tall Michael Jordan is? Yes, I do. How tall is Michael Jordan? He's 2 meters 6 centimeters, I think. Do you know where Green Bay is? Green Bay? Bahía Verde. Green Bay? Yes. Do you know where Green Bay is? Yes, I do. Where is it? It's in Wisconsin, on Lake Michigan. Okay. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know who? Do you know who Attila was? Yes, I do. Who was he? He was the leader of the Huns. Attila y los Hunos. Yeah, Attila and the Huns. Okay, very good. Do you know where? Do you know where Japan is? Yes, I know where Japan is. Where is it? It's in the Far East. It's an island in the Pacific near China and Korea. Okay. Do you know who Andrew Jackson was? Yes, I know who Andrew Jackson was, yes. Well, who was he? He was the 7th President of the United States, I think. Well, who was the first? The first was Washington. Who was the second? The second was Adams, John Adams. Who was the third? The third was Thomas Jefferson. Who was the fourth? The fourth was James Madison. Who was the fifth? The fifth was James Monroe, como Marilyn Monroe, James Monroe. Who was the sixth? The sixth was John Quincy Adams, hijo del anterior. And who was the seventh? The seventh was Andrew Jackson. And do you know where Andrew Jackson was from? Yes, I know where he was from. Where was he from? He was from Tennessee. Tennessee. Do you know where Tennessee is? Of course I know where Tennessee is. Where is it? It's in the center of the United States, near in the east. In the east, but in the center, okay? It doesn't have a coast. Does Murcia have a coast? Yes, it does. Do you know where Murcia is? Yes, I do. Where is it? It's south of Alicante and north of Almeria, huh? And west of Albacete. East of Albacete. And do you know where? Do you know where the county of Treviño, Condado de Treviño is? Yes, I do. Where is the Condado de Treviño? It's in Álava. It's in Álava. But do you know what province it belongs to? Yes, I do. What province does it belong to? It belongs to Burgos. It doesn't belong to Álava, but it's in Álava, this county. It's a special county. Do you know? Did you know how? Did you know how to count when you were 3 years old? I didn't. Did you know how to multiply and divide when you were 6 years old? I didn't. Did you know how to add and subtract? Sumar y restar. Did you know how to add and subtract when you were 5 years old? I didn't. When you were. Did you know how to read when you were 5? I didn't. I didn't learn how to read and write until I was 6. Okay. Do you know how much time we have left? Yes, I do. 1 second. Goodbye. See you in a few minutes after another teacher.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard. My name's David Waddell, and I'm here speaking in Spanish there, I'm here with my pupil, Luca. How are you today, Luca?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, you're fine? Yeah? Are you
Yes.
relaxed?
Yes.
Yes? Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy.
Are you happy to be here?
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Very good, okay. So today we're going to look at some of the things that we looked at yesterday. For example, the irregular verb to know. The irregular verb to know, which means, Luca,
Saber.
saber o
Conocer.
conocer también. To saber, conocer, to know. And the past simple of this verb is, Luca,
New.
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 New, como nuevo, new. It's exactly the same sound as nuevo, new, sabía, new. Strange, isn't it? Okay,
Yes.
so let's have a look at that. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions and I want you to answer in affirmative. So, did you know where he was?
Yes, I knew where he was.
Yes, I knew where he was. Yes, I knew in casa. Yes, I knew where he was. Okay. Did you know what to say, Luca?
Yes, I knew what to say.
Very good. Okay. One more time.
Yes, I knew what to say.
Sí, muy bien. En casa, hay que exagerar. Knew. Did you know what to say? Yes, I knew what to say. I knew.
I knew.
Muy
I
bien.
knew what to
Very
say.
good. Much better, Luca. Okay. Did you know where to go?
Yes, I knew where to go.
And again.
Yes, I knew where to go.
And again.
Yes, I knew where to go.
Okay, in casa, did you know where to go? Did you know where to go? Yes, I knew where to go. I knew.
Yes, I knew where to go.
I knew where to go.
Knew.
I knew where to go. Okay. Okay, did you know how to do it?
Yes, I knew how to do it.
Okay.
Now I think about how do I have to say it and I do it
Don't worry
wrong.
about it. Just repeat the sentence again.
Okay.
So, did you know how to do it?
Yes, I knew how to do it.
And again.
Yes, I knew how to do it.
Good. Okay, in casa, did you know how to do it? Yes, I knew how to do it. I knew how to do it. I know, every day I know, yesterday I knew.
I knew.
Knew.
It's like if you say knew.
Knew. Exactly. Knew. In cámara lenta, knew.
Okay.
Knew.
I knew.
Exactly. Very good. Okay. Another one. Did you know the code? Código. Did you know the code? Did you know the code?
Yes, I knew the code.
Very good. One more time.
Yes, I knew the code.
Okay, in casa, did you know the code? Código. Did you know the code? Yes, I knew the code. I knew the code. A regular verb, a very important irregular verb. But now we're going to practice the expression a punto de. A punto de. Okay? Do you know how we say a punto de in English, Luca? Any idea? About to.
To.
About to with el verbo básico. About to go. About to stand up. About to sit down. And for example, oh God. What am I about to do, Luca?
You're about to
To
sniff.
sneeze. See? I see. A punto de. About to sneeze. About to sneeze. Okay, tell me to get up, Luca.
Get up.
And again.
Get up.
Now say it more politely.
Can you get up, please?
Of course. Of course. Okay, Luca, what am I about to do? Look, a punto de hacer. What am I about to do?
You're about to get up.
I'm about to get up. In casa, I'm about to get up. Yeah. Now I've got up. I'm fine now. Okay, now, Luca, tell me to sit down again.
Sit down, please.
Very good. That's much more polite. Okay, Luca, what am I about to do?
You're about to sit down.
Again?
You're about to sit down.
And again?
You're about to sit down.
Okay, in casa, what am I about to do? What am I about to do? You're about to sit down. You're about to sit down. About to. Okay, there we go. Now, Luca, stand up, please. Would you be so kind? Please stand up. No, stop.
No.
Sit down again. Okay, what are you about to do?
I am about to stand up.
Now with a contraction. I'm about to.
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 Okay, now, yeah. One more time. I'm about to.
I'm about to.
Okay, now ask me what you're about to do.
What am I about to do it?
What am I about to do? One more
to
time.
do. What am I about to do?
What am I?
What am I?
What am I?
What am I?
In casa, what am I? What am I? What am I about to do? Luca,
What am I about to do?
you're about to get up. Get up. Muy bien. Now sit down again. Because we have no time left. We have to say goodbye. Okay, so I'll pass you back to Richard. Thank you very much, and please, please, please practice at home. Bye-bye.
Okay, shall we start? Shall we begin? Shall we do another class? Shall we work together for another segment of time? Shall we be friends? Okay. Shall we switch to the other camera? Shall I change now? ¿Cuándo cambie? ¿Cambie ahora? Shall I change now? Shall I switch now? Yes? Okay. Let's switch. Okay. ¿Nos vamos? Sí, vámonos. Shall we go? Yeah. Let's go. ¿Abrimos la ventana? Sí, abrámosla. Shall we open the window? Yes, let's open it. Pongo el lápiz en la mesa. Shall I put the, bueno, el bolígrafo, shall I put the pen on the table? Huh? Yes, put it on the table. All right. Shall I clap for you? Yes, clap for me. Congratulations, okay. Shall I take a sip of water? Take a sip. To sip. Un sorbito. Shall I take a sip of water? Yes, go ahead. Anda, adelante. Take a sip of water. No problem. Shall I look through my papers? Yes, go ahead. Don't be afraid. No tengas miedo. Go ahead. Look through your papers. Shall I look through my papers now? Yes, look through your papers. Okay. What am I doing? You're looking through your papers. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking through the method. Yeah, superficially, but I'm looking through it. Shall I put the papers on the table? Yes, go ahead. Put the papers on the table. Listen, I'm on television. And on television, if my head itches or my shoulder itches, me aguanto. I shouldn't scratch it, but my shoulder itches. Me pica barbaridad. My shoulder itches. Do you mind? Shall I scratch my shoulder? Yes, don't worry. Go ahead, scratch your shoulder. Oh, my God. Yeah, good. All right, good. Now, shall we start on something productive? Yes, good idea. Let's start on something productive. Okay. Shall I start now? Yes, go ahead. But shall I start right now? Oh, what do you want me to say? Yes, please. Be my guest. Start right now. Go ahead. Adelante. Go ahead. Okay, I'll start. How long ago did you start this program? Ahora me haces a mí preguntas. Yes, how long ago did you start this program? Me? I started this program last October. 3 months ago. 2 months ago. How long ago did you start learning English? El año de la polka. A long time ago. Long time ago. I can still remember how the music used to make me cry. A long time ago. A long time ago. Mucho tiempo. A long time ago. Yes, I was born a long time ago. I started to learn Spanish a long time ago. I got married a long time ago. Yes, my children were born a long time ago. Yes, my grandfather, my paternal grandfather, died a long time ago. I was 9, yes, or 10 when my grandfather died. So he died a long time ago. Abraham Lincoln was the President of the United States a long time ago. Yes. Agustina de Aragon fought against the French in Zaragoza a long time ago. Yes. Philip II sent his armada, the Invincible Armada, against the English a long time ago. Yes. And Jesus Christ died on the cross a long time ago. I came to Spain a long time ago. Okay. Vine a España hace mucho tiempo que vine a España. I came to Spain a long time ago. En español podéis decirlo los dos, al final y al principio. Es más corriente al principio, creo yo. Hace mucho tiempo que estoy en España, decís aquí, así muchas veces. Hace mucho que vine a España. Vine a España hace muchísimo tiempo. I came to Spain. En inglés, a long time ago, siempre va al final. I came to Spain a long time ago. I came to Spain in 1972 as a student, and then I came back permanently in 1974. I came back a long time ago, yes. I got married at the end of 1977, in December. I got married in 1977. That was a long time ago. How long ago did you get married? How long ago did you start to learn English? How long ago did you hear the word Vaughan for the first time, or the word Vaughn? How long ago did you start watching me on TV? How long ago did you discover my company? How long ago? How long ago did you get married? How long ago did you start learning how to multiply and divide? How long ago? All right. How long ago did you find out, averiguar, enterarse? How long ago did you find out about Bauer Inglés 4.0? How long ago did you discover Aprende Inglés TV on television? How long ago? Okay. How long ago did you discover that you wanted to learn English? Okay. How long ago? How long ago did I start to get gray hair? Decimos aquí canas, decimos pelo gris en inglés. Ask me how long ago I started to notice gray hair. Richard, how long ago did you start to notice gray hair? Well, I started to notice it maybe 15 years ago. 15 years ago. Okay? And Richard, how long ago did you realize, darse cuenta, that you could teach English on television? Well, I realized there was no difference between teaching English in a classroom and teaching English on television. I realized that maybe 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Okay? So, shall we continue? Shall I continue or shall I stop? Shall we go on or shall we stop? Shall we give our sponsors an opportunity or shall we continue? Shall we give our sponsors, nuestros patrocinadores, an opportunity to say something or shall we continue? Well, let's give our sponsors a few moments, but I'll be back in 4 or 5 minutes. Okay. Do you know? Did you know? Ask me if I knew. Ask me if I knew how to read and write when I was 5. Did you know how to read and write when you were 5? No, I didn't. Ask me if I knew how. Ask me if I knew how to speak perfect Spanish when I was 21. Richard, did you know how to speak perfect Spanish when you were 21? No, I didn't. I didn't. And I don't know how to speak perfect Spanish now. Okay. I knew how to speak Spanish well. I knew how when I was 21, but I didn't know how to speak Spanish perfectly. No, I didn't. Shall we continue or shall we stop? Shall we continue or shall we stop? Maybe I should let another teacher take over for a few minutes and then I'll be back.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, I'm Kyle, and welcome. Here we are in class number 10, 10.2 in your student manual. Always following along from home, very important. Follow along and repeat out loud in voz alta as we practice with the lesson. I'm here today with Marta. Marta, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good, I'm glad. Very good.
Yeah.
And today we're going to talk about shall we. Very often we say, shall I? Shall I open the door? Shall I get you a drink? Shall I fix it? Shall I do it? But we can also use this structure in the plural, shall we. So we're practicing with this, as you know. So I will give you, I will tell you what you want to do, and I want you to repeat, shall we, shall we, shall we, shall we, shall we, every time. You want to buy one.
Shall we buy one?
Shall we buy one? And it's a question, so shall we buy one? With question intonation. Very important, the intonation, right? At home as well. Shall we buy one? You want to see it.
Shall we see it?
Shall we see it? Very good. You want to clean the plates. Clean the plates after eating. You want to clean the plates.
Okay. Shall we clean the plates?
Okay. You want to do the laundry.
Shall we do the laundry?
Do the do the laundry.
Shall we do do the laundry?
Yeah, now be careful with that TH. Very important, right? Do, the D, your tongue is inside and against the roof of your mouth. D, do. Then with the TH, the tongue comes out. Do the laundry. Shall we do the laundry?
Shall we do the laundry?
Shall we do the laundry? I want to see more of your tongue. Do the laundry.
Do the laundry?
Shall we do the laundry? Ask me again.
Shall we do the laundry?
Okay, good. And at home, shall we do the laundry? Sometimes it sounds like a tongue twister, right? Trabalenguas.
Yeah.
A tongue twister. Shall we do the laundry? You want to cook dinner.
Shall we cook the dinner?
Cook dinner. Cook dinner. We don't need the article here. Shall we cook dinner?
Shall we cook dinner?
Shall we cook dinner? Shall we cook dinner? It's a
Shall-
question. Shall we cook dinner?
Shall we cook dinner?
Yeah. You want to buy a new bicycle.
Shall we buy a new bicycle?
Shall we buy a new bicycle? Yes, good idea. You want to make cookies for Kyle.
Shall we make cookies for Kyle?
Shall we make cookies? Yes, good idea. And from home, shall we make cookies for Kyle, our favorite teacher? Of course, yes. Why not? You want to build one.
Shall we build one?
Shall we build one? Shall we build one? Very good. You want to quit smoking.
Shall we quit smoking?
Quit smoking. Quit. Dejar de fumar. Quit smoking. Shall we quit smoking? Shall we quit smoking? Yes. Good idea to quit smoking. You want to ride your bike.
Shall we ride my bike?
You want to ride, well, if it's we, then it would have to be our.
Yeah.
Shall we ride our bikes?
Or bikes?
Shall we ride our bikes? Again?
Shall we ride our bikes?
Okay, and from home, shall we ride our bikes? Yes, why not? You want to try your hardest. Try your hardest. Try as intensely as possible to learn. Try your hardest. You want to try your hardest.
Shall we try our hardest?
Our hardest.
Our hardest.
Shall we try our hardest again?
Shall we try our hardest?
Our hardest, yes, good idea. You want to read the book.
Shall we read the book?
Shall we read the book? Okay. And at home, you want to make the list. En voz alta. You want to make the list. Shall we make the list? Very good, very good. You want to study hard. Study hard. Shall we study hard? Yes. You want to do what the teachers say.
Shall we do what the teacher said?
Yes, of course, of course. Shall we do what the teachers say? Of course. You want to make a huge effort.
Shall we do a huge...
An effort, to make an effort.
Oh,
Hacer un esfuerzo, ¿no?
Yeah, to
Hacer un
make.
esfuerzo, pero siempre en inglés. To make an effort, to make an effort.
So, shall we make a...
A huge effort? Shall we make a huge effort? Yes, yes. You want to study with the student guide. Guía de alumno.
shall we study with the
Your
with
tongue
the-
again. With
yeah,
the,
what's
shall
my
we,
tongue?
Kyle, shall we study with the student guide? The student guide?
Shall we study with the student guide?
Shall we study with the student guide? Yes, of course. You want to learn the grammar.
Shall we learn the grammar?
Learn the grammar, yes. Make the effort necessary to learn the grammar, of course. Shall we learn the grammar? Yes, yes, yes. You want to read out loud. En voz alta.
Shall we read, excuse me,
Out loud.
out loud?
Shall we read out loud?
Shall we read out loud?
Out loud, yeah. Some people say aloud. Aloud. Have you heard that? Aloud.
loud.
En voz alta. Aloud or out loud.
Okay.
Out loud, aloud. Shall we read aloud?
Shall we read aloud?
Yes, of course. Very important. Very important to read aloud, out loud, with your books in English. Read aloud, and you absorb so much more grammar that way. It's much more beneficial to you, right? So read aloud. Shall we read aloud? Of course. Okay. You want to visit the website, aprendeingles.com. You want to visit the website. Kyle.
Yes. Shall we visit the website?
Shall we visit the website? Of course. Yes. Good idea. You want to listen to the radio show?
Shall we listen to the radio show?
Shall we listen to the radio show? Yes, another good idea, of course. Study at home. You want to study the mobile phone classes. Kyle, shall we study the mobile phone classes? The mobile phone classes, yes, of course. Repeat whenever Kyle tells me to. You want to repeat whenever Kyle tells me to. Kyle!
I don't know.
To repeat.
Yeah.
Shall we
Shall
repeat?
we repeat what Kyle tell us?
Whenever Kyle or the teacher tells us to repeat. Shall we repeat? Kyle, shall we repeat?
Shall we repeat?
Yes, whenever the teacher tells us. Yes, good idea. Okay, one more. You want to have fun.
Shall we have fun?
Shall we have fun? Of course. It's very important for the learning process to have fun. Shall we have fun? Of course. I hope you're having fun at home. Good job. You've done very well this time. And I'm going to leave you once again with Richard. Thanks.
Okay, welcome back. Camera number 1. How long ago was John Kennedy assassinated? Well, he was assassinated in... Por cierto, assassinate, escrito assassinate, que es asesinar. Assassinate in English es sinónimo más o menos que murder, es homicidio. Murder, escrito murder. Or to kill is matar. To assassinate, sin embargo, solo usa en inglés si es por motivos políticos. To assassinate. So John Kennedy wasn't murdered, aunque lo fuera. He was assassinated. John Kennedy was assassinated in 1963. He was assassinated in 1963, November, which means, lo cual significa, o quiere decir, which means that he was assassinated 46 years ago. He was assassinated 46 years ago, and I think he was 46 years old when he was assassinated. Let's see. He was assassinated in 1963. 73, 83, 93, 2003, 40 plus 6, that's 46 years. And I think he was 46 years old when he was assassinated, which means that if he were alive today, si él estuviera, no sé si él era o estaba, si he was, if he were alive today, he would be 2 times 46, 92. He would be 92 years old now. That's old if he were still alive. So he was assassinated, Kennedy was assassinated 46 years ago. And when did Kennedy become the President of the United States? He became the President of the United States 48 years ago. Well, wait. Algo no cuadra aquí. Something doesn't jive here. Excuse me. He was assassinated in 1963. Correct. And 46 years ago. Correct. And he became the president in 1961. Correct. Which is 48 years ago. Correct. However, Kennedy was president for 3 years, not for 2. Yes and no. Kennedy became the president of the United States in January. In fact, in January. He became the president on January 20th, 1961. And he was assassinated on November 21st or November 20th, 1963. So he was the president for 2 years and almost exactly 2 years and 10 months. Yeah, 2 years and 10 months, not for 3 years. Okay. And when did the Second World War end? The Second World War, la Segunda Guerra Mundial, the Second World War ended, let's see, it ended in 1945, which means it ended 45 plus 9, 54 years ago, I think. Yeah, it ended 54 years ago, or 59 years ago, excuse me. 54 years ago. It ended 54 years ago. And when did it start? Well, it started 60 years ago. Huh? Which means, lo cual significa, which means it started in 1939. Yes, Germany invaded Poland in May or June, I think in May 1939. So the Second World War started 59 years ago, all right? And when did the First World War start? The First World War started 95 years ago. 95 years ago, yeah. How long ago? How long ago? Long, long time ago. How long ago? Hace cuánto tiempo? Hace cuánto qué? How long ago did the First World War start? I told you. Well, I don't remember. What did you say? I said that the First World War started 95 years ago. I told you. Si no digo you, no puedo decir told. Hay que decir say. Si digo you, entonces tengo que usar told. I told you, or I said, the First World War started 95 years ago. Okay. If the First World War started 95 years ago, then that means that the First World War started in 1914. Very good. Eres un crack de la matemática. Yes, it started in 1914. And how long did it last? It lasted 4 years and 1 or 2 months. 4 years. Which means it ended in 1918. Very good. Which means, how long ago did the First World War end? Okay. Well, the First World War ended, let's see. If the First World War started 95 years ago, and it lasted 4 years, that means that it ended 91 years ago. Very good. That means it ended 91 years ago. And was France involved in the First World War? Yes, it was. Was Russia involved in the First World War? Yes, it was. How long ago did the Bolshevik Revolution take place? Take place? I don't understand take place. How do you say take place in Spanish? Tener lugar. ¿A cuándo tuvo lugar? Yes, when did it take place? What? The Bolshevik Revolution. How long ago did the Bolshevik Revolution take place? Oh, let's see. If the First World War ended 91 years ago, then the Bolshevik Revolution took place 92 years ago. How do you know that? Well, it's easy. The First World War ended in 1918. Yeah. And the Bolshevik Revolution took place in 1917, 1 year before. In October. And the First World War ended in November of the following year. So, if the First World War ended 91 years ago, then the Bolshevik Revolution took place in St. Petersburg, in Petrograd, se llamaba, at that time, 92 years ago. Okay? Okay, so the Bolshevik Revolution took place 92 years ago. And when did the Berlin fall? How long ago did the Berlin Wall fall? The Berlin what? The Berlin Wall. La pared de Berlin. El muro de Berlin. Yes, the Berlin Wall. What was the question? What was the question? How long ago did the Berlin Wall fall? The Berlin Wall fell fell. It fell, okay, 20 years ago. Oh, it fell 20 years ago. So that means it fell in 1989. Very good. And it fell in 1989. Did it fall in Berlin? Of course it fell in Berlin. Okay. The Berlin Wall is in Berlin. And how long ago was Germany united? Well, basically Germany was united 20 years ago. Perhaps formalized 18 or 19 years ago, but Germany was reunited 20 years ago. Okay. Shall we take a break? ¿Descansamos? ¿Tomamos un descanso? Shall we take a break? Okay. But I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay? Don't go away.
Thank you, Richard. My name's Richard, I'm the other Richard, and we're going to start today's program with some vocabulary. 5 words, 5 pieces of vocabulary for you to learn for today. Starting with, empezando con, the word appetizer. Luca, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. What does appetizer mean? Es difícil, ¿eh?
Aperitivo. It's an easy one.
Aperitivo, muy bien. Appetizer, fantastic. También se dice aperitif, si quieres. Okay, the next word, rewarding. Okay, rewarding.
Gratificante.
Genial, estás a tope hoy. Rewarding. For example, this is a rewarding experience. Esto es una experiencia gratificante. I hope it's a rewarding experience for you at home. The next word, father. Father, pero no como padre, sino F-A-R-T-H-E-R, perdón.
Más lejos.
Más lejos, eso es el comparativo de fa. Fa, father. Lo que pasa es que fa tiene 2 comparativos posibles. Father y luego further. Lo mismo, pero cambiando la A por una U. Okay? Yo siempre digo further, por ejemplo, en Estados Unidos suelen decir father. Okay? The next word, to congratulate.
Felicitarte.
Muy bien. I congratulate you. You got it right. Has acertado. Fantastic. Upper class.
Clase alta.
Clase alta. Good. Upper class. The upper class. And that's it. Ya está. Se acabó. That's it. Se acabó. For vocabulary. Okay. Today, what we're going to do is to review. Vamos a repasar. We're going to review some of the verbs that came up in recent programs. Okay. Y vamos a aprovechar para también ver la expresión temporal a couple of ago, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, a couple of weeks ago, que significa, Luca,
Hace unas semanas.
hace unas cuantas semanas.
Unas semanas, sí.
Sí, para atrás, hace. We say a couple of, un par de, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago. Luca, sería.
Hace unos días.
Muy bien, a couple of months ago.
Hace unos meses.
Y ahora, muy difícil, a couple of years ago.
Hace unos años.
Good stuff. Ok, a couple of. Y vamos a practicar los verbos que hemos visto hace poco, como por ejemplo to fall over. To fall over significa, Luca?
Caerte.
Sí, caerte, eso es. Ok. Did you fall over a couple of days ago? Quiero que digas que sí para practicar el verbo irregular
Okay.
en el afirmativo.
Yes, I fell over.
Ok, dilo junto. I fell over.
I fell over
Y ahora
a
rápido.
couple of
Fell
days
over.
ago. I fell over.
Eso es. Again?
I fell over a couple of days ago.
Good. Okay. Did you fall over a couple of months ago?
Yes, I fell over a couple of months ago.
Good. Es mucho más natural para nosotros decir fall over que solo fall, ok, a secas. To fall over también se dice to fall
Down.
Eso es, to fall down, to fall over, o to fall simplemente. Las 3
Which one
versiones
do you
son
use
más.
more? Which one do you use more?
Yo personalmente fall over.
Okay.
Ok, pero las 3 versiones son posibles, ok. Bien, ok, another verb. To get on a bus, ok. Did you get on a bus?
Yes, I
2
got.
days ago, espérame. Wait for it.
Sorry.
Did you get on a bus 2 days ago?
Yes, I got on a bus 2 days ago.
Excellent, me ha encantado cómo ha fusionado Luca todas las palabras. Yes, I got on a bus, todo junto. Yes, I got on a bus. No decimos, yes, I got on a bus. No somos o autómatas, ¿no? Yes, I got on a bus yesterday. Yes, I got on a bus a couple of days ago. Okay? Good. Did you get on a plane a couple of months ago? ¿Qué significa la pregunta?
Que si te has subido en un avión hace unos meses.
Muy bien.
Yes, I got on a plane 2 months ago.
Vale, o a couple of months ago.
A couple of
Para
months
practicar
ago.
la frase.
Ok.
Muy bien. Yes, I got on a plane a couple of months ago. Y ahora, si fuese con el coche.
Get into.
Hey, good stuff. Te iba a pillar. Muy bien.
I knew
We
that
don't
one.
say to get on a car. Si dices to get on a car, significa que estás subiendo en el techo del coche, ¿ok? To get into a car. No decimos to get on. To get on sería to get on a bus, to get on a train, to get on a plane, to get on a boat, ¿ok? Pero
Ok.
la excepción, perdón, es to get into a car. ¿Por qué? Porque has de agacharte para montar en un coche, ¿no? Okay, to get into. Muy bien. Okay, the next verb, to break. Okay. Did you break a glass a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, I broke a glass a couple of weeks ago.
Good. A couple of.
couple of,
Vamos a
couple
hacerlo en casa. A couple of weeks ago. Hace unos meses, ¿cómo sería? Eso es, a couple of months ago. Hace unos cuantos años. I can't hear you. Out loud, en voz alta, por favor. Eso es, venga. A couple of years ago. Luca, ¿cómo se dice?
A couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago.
Vale, did you break some glasses a couple of days ago?
Yes, I broke some glasses a couple of days ago.
Muy bien. Yes, I broke some glasses a couple of days ago. ¿Qué significa la frase? Sí, yo...
Rompí unos
¿Unos vasos?
vasos hace unos días.
Ahora, si te pregunto, did you break your glasses a couple of days
Mis
ago?
gafas.
Eso es, muy bien.
Yes, I broke my glasses a couple of days ago.
Ok, cuando decimos my glasses, se supone que estamos hablando de nuestras gafas. Ok, yes, I broke my glasses a couple of days ago. Ok, cambiamos de verbo. Vamos a hablar de cortarnos, to cut. Ok, did you cut yourself, si te cortaste, did you cut yourself a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, I cut myself a couple of weeks ago.
Good. Cut. ¿Qué pasa con cut? Como verbo, pues no cambia nunca. I cut myself every day. Todos los días me corto. Shaving, por ejemplo, afeitándome. I cut myself every day. Yesterday I cut myself. Y recently I've cut myself. El participio, que todavía no hemos visto, pues también es cut. Cut, cut, cut. No cambia. Yes, I cut myself yesterday. Good. Did you cut your hand a couple of months ago?
Yes, I cut
Uy,
my hand
pobre.
a couple of months ago.
Yes, I cut my hand a couple of months ago. Y si fuese ellos, ellos se cortaron hace 3
Yes.
meses, o hace unos cuantos meses.
Yes, they cut themselves a couple of months ago.
Good, excellent. Yes, they cut themselves. Ahí la F de myself, yourself, himself, herself, cambia a V-E-S. Selves, themselves, a ellos mismos. Se cortaron a ellos mismos, yeah? They cut themselves a couple of weeks ago. Did we cut ourselves a couple of days ago? Nos cortamos hace un par de días.
Yes, we cut ourselves a couple of days ago.
Sí, yes, we cut ourselves a couple of days ago. No vais a preguntar cómo, ¿ok? Yes, we cut ourselves, nos cortamos hace unos cuantos días. ¿Cómo decimos hace unos cuantos?
A couple of.
A couple of ago, a couple of
Ago.
weeks ago, a couple of days ago, and a couple of minutes ago. Hace un par de minutos. Thanks very much. I'll leave you with Richard.
Okay, class number 10 finished, yes. And tomorrow we pass to class number 11. No está mal, yes. And slowly but surely we are adding piece by piece and building a skyscraper, un rascacielos hasta las nubes y más allá. Pero recordad una cosa importante, los rascacielos no llegan al cielo ni rascan nada si no tienen unos cimientos muy bien asentados y muy fuertes, con encofrados, con hormigón fuerte y barras de hierro fuerte. Así que sin cimientos no hay inglés y sin cimientos fuertes no vamos a construir nada digno de mención aquí. Tened paciencia con nosotros, seguidnos. Vamos a dotaros de los elementos clave para construir un edificio alto y precioso. Okay? All right. See you tomorrow.